Ganzfeld means whole field. The Ganzfeld effect describes the hallucinations that can occur when a subject's senses are exposed wholly to unstructured stimulation, usually in the form of a solid color. The earliest examples of this were discovered by Jan Perkijn while staring at an overcast sky uniformly lit by the sun. Hallucinations often consist of vivid dreamlike imagery, but there are various kinds of hallucinations, including flickering geometric patterns and luminous patterns in a dark field. There are also periods when hallucinations stop and nothing is observed for minutes at a time. These are called blankouts. Ganzfeld hallucinations are called pseudo-hallucinations, as the viewer is aware that what they are seeing is not actually happening. To induce these effects, the common laboratory procedure involves placing halved ping-pong balls over the eyes, shining a red light at the subject, and using noise-canceling headphones to play white or pink noise. This provides stimulation that incurs auditory hallucinations to accompany the visual ones. EEG studies have shown that the Ganzfeld effect is strongly associated with alpha waves. These are the waves the brain emits while still conscious but very relaxed. It is distinctly different from hypnagogic hallucinations, and unlike sensory deprivation, the Ganzfeld experiment uses sensory stimulation, albeit unstructured, leading Wackerman, Putz, and Ahlefeldt to refer to it as perceptual deprivation. In parapsychology, the Ganzfeld effect is thought to be a channel of telepathic communication. If exposed to the visual and auditory stimuli for long enough, the brain will become habituated to them and tune them out, making the brain more receptive to non-localized information. The most common test is run by having a receiver put into the Ganzfeld state, while a sender attempts to send psychic representations of a target randomly selected from a group of 4. The receiver records what he or she witnesses during hallucination, and afterwards tries to determine which of the 4 targets was the one sent to them, allowing for a 25% chance to be correct by guessing. Meta-analysis from within the parapsychological community has claimed astronomically significant results for these kinds of Ganzfeld tests. Testing using precognition instead of clairvoyance have proven less significant. A number of factors have been found to correlate to successful trials, such as extroversion, stimulus seeking, experience with altered states of consciousness, belief in psi, and low hypnotizability. As with any parapsychological development, there has been much criticism and speculation about the validity of these results. For example, Ray Hyman noted that in a study conducted by Bem and Honorton, the amount of successful trials was only significant for targets that had already been used once. According to Hyman, Bem wrote this off as a peculiarity of psi. Skeptics also say that the hypotheses that suggest Ganzfeld's potential for psi are built on misunderstandings of the neural processes at work. My roommate and I attempted to recreate these results with 3 trials, none of which were able to achieve Ganzfeld hallucinations. Without hallucinations, there was no basis on which to guess at targets, and I decided the trials were invalid. These results were disappointing. However, I believe that with practice, we will overcome these difficulties and uncover the truth behind the Ganzfeld effect.
Yeah, I think that was it.